Meatball subs on the Pit Boss Sierra Griddle? Oh, it's happening. Maybe this is something you don't think you could do on a griddle. Well, we're here to show that, yeah, you can, and we are gonna today. You wanna see our take on these Italian meatball subs? Stick around while we dig in. Hey, welcome back.
I'm Adam.
I'm Brett.
And we are the WALTWINS. If this is your first time here with us though, welcome. Consider subscribing and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything that we do here in Brett's test kitchen that is under construction right now.
Yes, it is.
His new outdoor studio. We're super excited to be here. We've got the Sierra that we toted because of the liftoff feature, which is so awesome. I'm so glad it has that feature.
Exactly. You can take this thing camping. You can take it on road trips. You can take it tailgating, which we will be taking advantage of in football season.
Or you can also take it to your twin brother's house.
That's right. Take it to your twin brother's house named Brett.
But we are super excited to do these meatball subs.
Yes.
Sherry's been giving us a lot of suggestions lately.
Yes, she has.
Is this one that she recommended?
This is a recipe that she makes all the time, is these meatballs, so we asked if she could do that, and so she did. We actually have the recipe posted below.
Post Malone?
That's right. He is gonna be here one day, maybe at 100,000 subs.
Right. Now, we do have to shout out Sherry. She went ahead and prepped the meatballs for us ahead of time, so all we have to do is cook them, and then we'll put them in the sauce. Now, one thing is, this is a ceramic top, but we will be placing a metal pot on the surface, being very careful because the metal can scratch it, but this thing's pretty durable and can take a beating. I'm sure it's gonna be just fine.
Exactly.
And so we're gonna go ahead and toss the pot on there to finish warming the meatballs up. Brett's already digging into the gloves to warm the meatballs up, and then we'll build the sandwiches, and then we'll melt the cheese on top, and then we're gonna eat them up.
Correct.
All right, let's go ahead and change angles. Let's get to the cook. So Brett, I forgot to go over the groceries. We go ahead and tell people what's gonna be in this one.
Yeah, so here's what we have. We have the meatballs. We're gonna be putting them on these hoagie rolls from Publix, and we're using this Classico Cabanera Marinara.
Are we topping it with any cheese or anything, Brett?
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and use some cheese. We've got this shredded mozzarella cheese, and we are excited for this.
Oh man, but let's go ahead and get to the cook.
Go. Now, one thing about this is we're basically using this the griddle to really start the cook of these meatballs. Once they get a nice browning all the way around, we'll let them cook for a few more minutes, and then we will actually put them into the sauce where they will continue to cook, and we'll build the sandwiches after that. But we don't have to cook them all the way through here on the griddle.
Right.
All right, one thing you want to keep in mind is, yes, they look nice and brown, and some of them even have a nice sear on the outside. They are far from cooked on the inside because they're meatballs, so they're really pink in the middle right now. But like I said, we don't have to cook them all the way through on the griddle top. They will finish cooking in the marinara. So the biggest thing is this is a very active cook. I'm constantly turning the meatballs as I go around. So that's it.
Hey Brett, I'm gonna pull these real quick.
Yes.
Pull this. Let's go ahead and close that lid to get some internal. That's already boiling actually.
Yeah, oh good.
So we can actually turn that burner off and we'll just pull it off to the side.
So now we close the lid to let kind of act as an oven and cook these from all sides. So
the sauce is cooking right through.
Yeah, the sauce started bubbling, so we know that is good to go.
The griddle surface got that quick.
Yeah, it did. And so therefore, when we pull the sauce back on, we will start putting the meatballs in there, and again, they will continue to cook in the sauce. All right, now one thing you also want to keep in mind is if you are unsure about how cooked or not cooked they are in the middle, you can take one off to the side and cut it, and so you can see, or you can put it in the sauce and keep it in the sauce even longer just to make sure they are cooked through. But again, this is ground beef, so it's not like a chicken where it has to be completely cooked all the way through, so keep that in mind as well. By the way, these meatballs, we are making Italian meatball subs, so what's the difference between an Italian meatball and a Swedish meatball? The sauce. So if you want a Swedish meatball, you put it in gravy. You want this Italian, you put it in a marinade, or as they call it, a gravy.
There you go. You're welcome. Look at that is cooked through.
This is cooked through. So
there we go. That is the meatball right there. It is cooked all the way through. Brett, it's time to start loading that up in the sauce.
Here we go.
Load it into the sauce. As Brett says, sauce is boss.
I've been trying my best for a while, trying to please everyone who's around me. I've been putting on a fake smile, even though I'm wasting time. I don't want to be trapped in a box, trying to be like the rest when I'm not. I just want to go my own way, gonna let the past burn down, cause honestly don't wanna be stuck in boring conversations with you. With you. I'm gonna leave it all behind, find myself, I'm gonna start over new. Yeah, I'm on my way now. I'm on my way now. I'm on my way now. I'm on my way now.
All right, we're gonna set those on the back there because what we wanna do, let me get my pot holders, and we're gonna go ahead and remove the pot. Those will save for later. And we wanna drop it like it's hot.
because it is.
Then that cheese is beginning to melt. I think it's time to pull these and start digging in. Well, there it is in all its glory, and we both decided to leave the gloves on for this one.
This is a gloves left on type sitch.
Truer words could not have been spoken right there. You know, my thing is I honestly thought this was gonna take way longer than it did.
I agree, so did I.
Those meatballs cooked in what, 15 minutes maybe? Maybe?
Maybe that. I would say 10
Right.
maybe, yeah.
It may take a little bit longer, a little less time, but we loved how this turned out.
It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of busy cooking, and it was worth it. Well,
Right.
we're gonna find out.
Right, but Brett, like we say though, it can look amazing.
It looks amazing.
Like we say, it can smell amazing.
Can I get a smell yet?
Smell, yeah, you can. But if this doesn't taste amazing, then this is all for naught. Cheers, I'll eat to that, my brother. I got through the meatball. That's a good meatball.
Oh, dude,
That's a good meatball.
Oh my god.
And I thought those were gonna be super hot.
That's the best
still.
meatball sub I've
Perfect.
ever had. Hands down. And I've had plenty of meatball subs.
Brett, there it is. I mean,
All right.
what do you think, man?
Well,
I
I'm
mean,
glad I got my gloves on for that first bite, but to do the flavor snap, I had to take them off. So I'm gonna take one more bite.
I wanted to finish my meatball.
I tell you,
This is one, and we say this a lot before Brett tells us.
you gotta make meatballs on your griddle.
You have to do it. This is amazing.
And it's fun. It is so fun. Like we said, we got Sherry's recipe posted down below, so you can follow that and just make them. I mean, you saw how big they were, smaller than a golf ball, and
Right.
they cook surprisingly fast. We are only on medium, low for this, so we weren't screaming hot by any means. And
Right.
once I placed them, I just started turning them, and I kept going around and turning them. Well, you saw it. So
I love the process. I love the smells. I could not only smell but taste the onion. I could taste the garlic in there. It was so
Yes.
good. Really brought out the flavors of
and
everything.
usual suspects too, right?
Unusual suspects.
That's right. Usual suspects were in there.
I
so.
could even taste the breadcrumbs. No, I'm just
Yeah.
kidding.
I
Take a
can
bite.
taste the love that Sherry put into each
And the
every
egg.
ball.
Did you taste the egg? It is a fighter. They were so amazing. We absolutely love getting to come and do this. If you did like this, make sure and give this a thumbs up. We really do appreciate it. It's one way in which you can support us and what we do. Another way you can support us is through our merchandise store. There's a link to that in the description below this video. Our merchandise is brought to you through Digital Promotions, who works closely with Crossroads Missions. And Crossroads Missions does amazing service work. In fact, a portion of all the purchases made through the WALTWINS goes to benefit Crossroads Missions and their service work. And Brett,
Yes.
we also have a Patreon
Yeah,
page.
we sure do. Shout out to our Griddle
Griddle
Entourage.
Entourage.
We love you guys so much and for all the support you give us. And if you'd like to find out more on Patreon, that information is down below as well.
Right. Thank you so much to our Patreons. We really do love you guys and appreciate so much your support. And everyone just here watching, thank you so much for tuning in. We love getting to come and share our positivity, the banter, the jokes, the laughs, and
of course,
especially the cooks. Right, aside from coming to make this banger, these amazing meatballs, this meatball sub.
Italian meatball sub.
Italian meatball sub. Why are we doing this?
Because all we do is twin, no matter what.
And with that, we bid you adieu.
And don't forget to like and subscribe.
And
griddle on!